Hi, this is Greg with Waves Live, and I'm here at SoundPro to introduce the brand new Waves eMotion LV1 mixing console. The LV1 Classic is built upon the proven LV1 mixing platform, which until now has only been available as a modular system. The new eMotion LV1 Classic utilizes the power of LV1's double precision 32-bit floating point digital mixer engine, all in one easily approachable classic mixing console form factor, giving the user powerful onboard DSP and the ability to choose from a vast catalog of over 160 Waves plugins for unmatched processing power. Local onboard I/O with fully discrete analog circuits featuring Waves' signature preamps, and a user interface designed to be intuitive and provide a flexible and customizable workflow. The LV1 Classic is a 64-channel mono or stereo console capable of 128 inputs and 44 mix buses, comprised of 24 auxes that can be mono or stereo. What this means is that if you have 10 stereo sources, you still have 54 mono inputs you're able to use to get channel count into a small compact form factor. As you can see, we have a 21.5-inch multi-point touchscreen, 17 100mm motorized Alps faders, 18 customizable buttons, 17 digital encoders with a scribble display including full color LCD metering, and 8 layers plus utility and a tap tempo button. Aside from the fader layers here, you can also select your fader layers and functionality here. You can get to monitors, you can get to masters, but what I really like is the all button in case you need to track down a particular issue that you're having a feedback on, or something's really hot. You're able to get a bird's eye view of what's going on in and out of the console. Changing the functionality of these encoder knobs is done by these 3 modes here. You have pan, gain, and then edit, which will control plugin parameters. Additionally, you have 2 user assignable shortcut keys and a custom fader layer you can select as well. Beyond that, you have a spill for your DCAs and a flip for sends to fader. So let's check out the onboard connectivity. On the back, we have 16 XLR inputs, which are combo jacks, as well as 12 XLR outputs. The 16 preamps on the back of the console feature Waves signature preamp. It's their first fully in-house designed mic preamp. It's actually the same preamp that's used in the Ionic series stage boxes. The console includes dual redundant power supplies. We also have 1 AES input with sample rate conversion and 2 AES outputs. There's 8 USB ports on the back of the console for additional peripheral devices, 2 on top as well as 6 on the bottom, 4 cat connectors for RJ45 or EtherCon connectors, a 4-pin right angle XLR lamp connection, plus an HDMI output for adding an additional display. As you can see, the LV1 Classic is a very compact and lightweight form factor, taking up very little real estate at your show site or venue. Weighing at just 37 pounds, while using the SKB flight case specifically custom made for the console, the whole package comes in at just about 68 pounds. The LV1 Classic offers scalability as well as redundancy. You can add up to 15 I/O devices in this rack A and rack B here. You have this active server. You can add up to 3 more active servers plus have 4 redundant servers. Your control section here in this column is where you can add fader banks and iPad connectivity to control the console as well as monitors. The LV1 Classic offers true deep onboard processing. You're able to add 8 plugins on every input, output, matrix, aux, and even the talkback and cue mixes. Something very cool Waves has done with this console is included 17 subscription-free plugins, such heavy hitters as Real Tune, X Feedback, F6, PSE, H-Delay, and many more. In the channel view, you'll find dynamics and an equalizer section. Which dynamic you're using and which equalizer can be hand selected, and in most cases will flow to these controls. Aside from that, you can easily get just full-on plug-in view mode from here as well. We've also installed a 64-channel Dugan auto mixer on board. This is an optional purchase, but you simply download and activate it within the console and you are ready to go. Another software upgrade we have available as an option is the newly announced eMo-IEM, a simple software upgrade that provides immersive in-ear mixing at the touch of a button with no additional hardware needed. You'll see here you can turn it on a channel by channel basis. When you go back to the panner, you'll see the pan knob becomes a binaural head where you can place the sources in a 360 fashion around the head. Wave Central comes pre-installed in the admin screen, allowing users to install and activate plugins directly from the console. They've made this console so easy to navigate around in. It's just very awesome. You have 6 tabs up here docked that stay docked up there. You can push those to an external display if you'd like. You can send them back here. There's so many ways to do so many of the same different functions in here to adapt to different people's workflows. Just as a quick example here, if I go to patch, I can assign mute groups. All my drums are on a mute group, all my vocals are on a mute group, all my guitars are on a mute group. I can do all my DCAs here. There's also several different other places to do those. If I go here and I'm in the input or routing tab, I can assign groups and matrices just right here, aside from using the grid system. For more information on the Waves LV1 Classic mixing console, visit soundpro.com or call your account manager.